Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to Horn and Fin Outdoors, and thank you for joining me for my unboxing and review of my brand new Penn SQL300LP fishing reel. Before we get started, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, help me grow a little bit, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Living in the Northeast, I'm very lucky that I've got access to some really good saltwater fishing. One of my favorite fish to catch in the summertime is a porgy or a scup, depending upon where you're from. These fish are anywhere from 6 to 14 or 15 inches long, so they're not a really big fish, but they taste good and they're fun to catch. So I love going out in the summertime in only about 20 feet of water with my kayak and jigging these fish up with a high-low rig and a piece of squid on it. They're simple to catch and they're all over the place, and it just makes for a really fun day of fishing.
Heck yeah!
So this summer I decided that I wanted to upgrade my current rod and reel setup that I fish for these porgies and buy a brand new reel and a brand new rod. I went to my local Bass Pro Shops, which was great because they had a lot of different reels that I could pick up and try out and see how they felt in my hand. And when I picked up this Penn reel, it just felt right. So enough talking about it. Let's open up the box and check it out. First thing I see when I open up the box is a instruction manual, and there's also a parts diagram, which is good. Little piece of foam, and ta-da, there's the reel. This reel, one of the things that attracted me to it was the fact that it was so lightweight. They use an aluminum body and graphite sides, so it reduces the weight to about 9.3 ounces. When I picked it up and held it and spun the reel, the handle was really smooth. That's another thing I noticed really fast. And it's got the rubberized grips on it, and there's no slip. You can grab a hold of the handle and spin it. It gives you a little bit of grip. The reel, I checked out the side. It has the cast control on it. So when you turn this cast control all the way down, pop the bail and spin it, it spins beautifully, so smooth. And then when you turn that cast control up and you spin it again, you can see how it puts a little bit of tension on the bail and slows it down to avoid the backlash problems. And all you've got to do then is just turn it and it clicks to engage and starts spinning real nice. Penn put their HT100 drag system into this, so it's got a great drag system, which for the type of fishing I'm doing probably won't be that necessary. But it's nice to know that it's in there though. It will hold 310 yards of 20-pound braid, which is exactly what I'm using. I'm going to be putting on this spider wire camo 20-pound braid. And the rod I decided to put this on is a Shimano Trevally jigging rod. It's 6 foot 6 inches long, and it's a medium fast action. It's specifically designed for the type of fishing I'm going to be doing, where I'm in 20 feet of water and jigging for fish. Another thing to note about this reel is that it's a low profile reel, which is a nice design as you're holding onto the rod and the reel. And what I do when I'm fishing is I hold the rod and the reel in one hand, and it helps a lot having that low profile design. You're going to be impressed. If you check out this reel, you will be impressed just by the weight of it, the smoothness of it, how the reel feels, how the handle feels in your hand, the smoothness of the bail release and how it engages. For the money, which is approximately, I think I paid $180 for this reel. For the money, it's a great reel. They have other sizes as well. I chose the 300. They've got a 200, 300, and 400. But for me, the 200 was a little bit too small, and the 400 was much too big for what I'm going to be doing with these porgies. So this reel fit the bill. I guess that's all I can tell you about it. Now, what I need to do is get this spider wire put on this reel, get it hooked up onto the rod, get out in my kayak, and do some fishing with it and see how it feels.